Lakeisha, where I am designing my way through life and inspiring you to do the same. If you are new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you are notified every single time I do an upload and you're not tardy to the party. What we're going to be doing this year for my family is we're going to be doing an at-home brunch. We're gonna do something on Valentine's Day. We're gonna cook a family dinner together and enjoy it. But for this coming week, we're gonna be doing a brunch. So I'm gonna bring you guys along as I prepare setting that up. So first thing we're gonna do, of course, is get the balloons done, because that's what's gonna take the longest. This is just gonna be a cute brunch picnic. So the other details are gonna be small, but they're gonna matter. So we're gonna start blowing up balloons here in just a second. I'm trying to make a plan for exactly where I want my balloons to go. So right now I'm considering over here in the living room area somewhere, so that way we can sit down with a picnic and maybe catch, bring you guys around and watch a movie or something like that as we eat our brunch and hang out. So let me get that figured out. Oh, Dakota's back here eating lunch. You wanna say hi, Cole? But I'll be back with you guys in just a second. All right, y'all, so I just finished blowing up the start of my balloons. It's not all of them. I'm gonna see how many I can get to go down this corner here. This is what I decided, this is where I decided to put the balloons. So, I'm gonna put them over here. I'm gonna bring them down the side into this corner. I'm gonna put our picnic on the floor in front, I think, is what I'm thinking right now. We'll see how that looks. I had to move my plants over here to the window for the time being. I think they might like it over there. But yeah, these are all the balloons here that I started with to get my base done. So let's start putting it together. So to link your balloons together using the figure-8 method, you're going to start off with 2 clusters. You're going to place one on top of the newest cluster. Take your 260 or fishing line, cross it over the top cluster and back around the bottom cluster like a figure-8. And then you're just going to pull it nice and snug just to make sure it is secure. If you're using fishing line, don't pull it too tight or you may pop the balloon. So I'm going to continue on, placing a new cluster, going over the new one, and then around the bottom one in a figure-8 fashion, back up to the middle and around for good measure, cross over the new, around the old, up in the top and around for good measure. And I'm just going to continue doing that until I have a full and complete garland. As you guys can see, it's really simple, I promise, once you actually give it a try. It's much easier to me than doing the balloon strip. But don't let this intimidate you guys, it is doable. And if you're wondering about the balloons that are over there on the ground behind me, those are actually the balloons that I use for the New Year's Eve reel. So you guys are always asking about how long do balloons last, how early can you do them. Those balloons have literally been there since December 31st when I made that garland. So I'm gonna try to find a way to incorporate it into this garland, hopefully, before I have to pop them. So what you see me doing here is I'm about to attach the garland to the wall. The only thing is that I realized I didn't have any command hooks, so I was going to do the old way that it still works just fine, is take a 260 balloon, wrap it around the balloons, and then thumbtack the 260 to the wall to keep the balloon garland in place. But then I realized that, you'll see in a second, I realized that I didn't even have to do that. Didn't even use the tack, y'all. Alright, y'all, so y'all just saw me. I ran out of command hooks. I used the last few I had at my last event. Don't feel like going to the store at this very moment, so I was trying to use a thumbtack, but because it's so much gap from the wall because of the TV, I couldn't get the tack to actually stay in. So I just freaking meshed the balloons up on the TV and it stayed. This is literally hanging on with no tack right now. No tack. So I did end up adding in some black. Those are from the New Year's reel that I did on Instagram, y'all. Those balloons I did for New Year's, and here it is February, and those balloons still have air and they look pretty damn good. So I'm gonna incorporate black because I have a lot of black going on in my living room. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. I've added in quite a few clusters. I think I'm gonna move this black one over here or in this spot because I didn't really want it to go out that wide because I'm not filling in over there. But so far, so good, y'all. I just used up all the 260s I had, and I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow for real this time. So this is how everything came out, guys. It's the morning of our brunch. I get these 2 cute floral arrangements. Incorporated some balloons in there. Have our breakfast here. Heart pancakes, waffles, bacon, sausage, some fruit. Got a little cake, little cookies. Gotta put the orange juice in there. This is how the balloons came out. Ended up taking out the black and just leaving it up top.
So beautiful.
Say hey, Co. What do you think about the party? You like it?
So yummy.
And we have this little banner over here. Really cute. Hey guys, alright, so we really enjoyed our Valentine's breakfast. This was the first year that we did this. Now that Dakota's older, I'm being like over the top. If you follow me on Instagram, you see me doing all the little extra things. And this, I have so much more stuff planned, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of details. I really had intentions on doing a reel for this setup, but it didn't quite go as I wanted it to because this week was I felt a lot of stress this week. I mentioned it on my Instagram. But I did want to give you guys a few details about this setup in case you wanted to do something similar for your little ones. I really didn't spend a whole lot on this. The most expensive thing I purchased was, of course, the balloons, and I still have a ton of those left because I didn't really use much out of each pack. This balloon garland has 3 different sizes. I showed you guys that, I think, when I started, 5, 11, and 16. And then I found a few of these huge ones that are up here, like the big red one, and then I found this, there we go, this big pink one. Oh, Coda's watching Princess and the Frog, our Valentine's movie. But I found these big pink ones, and so I added those in, but it came out super, super cute. Let's see, a few other details we can go over. We have these floral arrangements that I made here, and I can show you guys, they were super fun and easy to make. Now, because I was on a budget, I didn't go overboard. Normally, I like to do lots of hydrangea and things, but I just got enough to fill this in. This is some eucalyptus, which was like $5 for this big bushel of it. Got the baby's breath, that was also like $5. The dozen roses, that varies. I think these were $12.99. These little pink ones I added in were also $5.99. And then these balloons, I ordered this off of Amazon. So this is just these are 5-inch balloons that I blew up on. Well, this one is a 12, but I blew it up like a 5. But it's just 12-inch balloons, and then they have the balloon sticks that have the little piece that you tie the balloon on, and then they just stick in wherever you want them. Super fun, cute, easy. Here I just did a nice cluster, and then I attached some of these heart balloons. These are actually on sale in Party City. You could get like 12 for 15 or 15 for 12 bucks, one or the other. Coming around here to our little setup, we ate breakfast. I'm about to clean this up now, which is why I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. Everything over here was found in like local stores. I didn't have to order anything on, and guys, the tablecloth that I use for this setup is actually shears. So these are like 3 sets of pink shears, and then this is actually a sequin drape that I just put across as like a runner to give it a little bit of, you know, texture. This Lazy Susan here that I use to set our food up on, I found in Home Good. And then the little heart bowls, this one is from Target. The 2 white ones are from Home Goods. I actually have 2 pink ones just like it, but I didn't want to have too much pink on the table. The syrup dish that I didn't end up putting syrup in is also from Home Goods. I got these cute little red cake and little dessert stands from Target. I'm pretty sure those are gone, though. Those went really fast. I got this cute little heart serving dish, and then the 2 matching cups here from Home Goods. I got the cookies. These cookies are so cute, guys. They look like professional ones that bakers make. There was like a case of like 12, and I got these from Target. The price was really good on them. They're individually wrapped, so you don't have to worry about, you know, them going bad really fast. The last one is a rose. Marshmallow on a stick from Home Goods. I got 2 of those in the pack. And I like that they're individually wrapped because I don't think we're gonna be able to eat all of this dessert. And then this super cute cake I actually got from my local grocery store here. They make the cutest cakes during the holidays. And so I've been getting these little ones because we don't eat a whole bunch of sweets. Dakota doesn't, my husband doesn't, I will, but I don't like to buy it, that's why. But this topper actually came from a cupcake kit that I got out of Home Goods that we're gonna use to make Valentine's cupcakes. And then the little cake is like a 3-person cake. It was only like 10 bucks from my local grocery store. So yeah, it's super fun, cute way. And then I actually have all of this stuff sitting on our table, our ottoman that's in front of that's in our couch. I covered it so it'll be like a low table for us, but I love how everything came out. Oh, and the banner I got from TJ Maxx as well. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. And again, I am sorry that I didn't get to give as much detail as I wanted to because I really needed a mental break yesterday and then it ran into today. And I had to do this setup today because we have something actually planned for Valentine's weekend. And I have to go out of town today to do an event, which I am gonna vlog, and that will be, I just had to take a mental break yesterday. But I wanted to give you guys some inspiration for being able to create your own Valentine's party if you wanted to at home. I have tons of balloon tutorials on my channel if you need specifics on exactly how I created this. I went into detail on my new technique a lot on my last vlog, which was for the baby shower. It has the oh boy marquee lights. But I basically built this the same way that I did the garland for that. So, and I told you guys a little bit what I was gonna do. As far as the base goes, I did record that because like I said, I was gonna do a reel, so I inserted that in here. But all the clusters were added using my 260 method. So definitely check out my previous vlog for how that is done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next vlog. And if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you are notified every single time I do an upload. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next vlog. I'm vlogging this weekend for my event, so stay tuned for next Sunday's vlog. Bye guys.